My name's Duddy, Settle Builds and stuff. Today I've got some very important information. It's going to be the first time ever we're going to be able to farm the Buried Bloodline. It comes into the weekly rotation of dungeons this week. The Buried Bloodline is an absolutely awesome sidearm exotic. It gives you Devour on tap and weakening, and this fits into every single build. Well, this week from Tuesday reset time from the Warlords rune, this is of course now classed as an old dungeon as we've got the Vesper's Host. You can access this through the EDZ, and this will now be a farmable dungeon, so everything in there is going to be farmable. Right now at this moment in time we've got Ghost of the Deep and Prophecy. Of course, Bungie added 2 raids and 2 dungeons to this weekly rotation, which is a very good change in my opinion. And with Vesper's Host coming into like the set of dungeons that we've already got, that's the most recent one, which pushes the previously recent one, i.e. Warlords Rune, into that rotation. But it's not only the Buried Bloodline we can actually farm. There's some really good weapons from all encounters. We've got the bow, which is pretty nice. I also really like the Dragoncult Sickle strand sword. This can roll with surrounded. You've got the Naim's lance, and of course the Indebted kindness. These are all absolutely great weapons, but of course the main sort of thing will be the exotic Buried Bloodline. This double fires tracking bolts, landing bolts, leeches health from the target, but also this has got the violent reanimation perk on there. Multiple final blows with this weapon grant Devour to the wielder, which makes every single build in the game have survivability. And of course the catalyst, when Devour is active, this weapon will also weaken on hit, so you can consistently have Devour going and apply a 15% debuff. Now the Devour, it says multiple hits, which is a bit of a fib because it's dependent on the enemy. I only got 1 kill there, so you'll see there, multiple final blows with this weapon grant Devour to the wielder. It is multiple final blows, but you can also proc it off just 1 kill, so it's just excellent. I just wanted to sort of get that out there. 1 kill, proc Devour, it all depends on what enemy you kill. Like I said, it fits on all different type of builds. Just for this particular video, I'd probably say my favourite one is the Broodweaver Strand subclass with the Swarmers. And once you've got your Swarmers going, we know how good these are. You're literally adding Devour on tap to a Strand subclass. I know you can run it on Prismatic, but the Strand's aspects and fragments are really good for Swarmers, as we know. And just being able to add Devour to this, to all your Threadlings, Unraveling Rounds, all your Swarmers goodness, just feels absolutely brilliant. You've got Devour on tap, and like I said, literally weakening everywhere to add damage to your already good Swarmers builds. A bit of extra weakening, a bit of extra survivability, and like I said, Devour on tap. The other thing I want to say as well in this video, it does literally enhance every single build you can possibly think of, even the most current builds. I did a build covering some of the favourite ones of mine, things like Young Armakaras, Getaway Artists, even Ashen Wakes. It literally fits into every single build, so it's definitely a weapon you should go attempt to get this week. Just from the final boss on the Warlords rune, I'll leave a link to a video on how to farm that, but it's a pretty easy farm nowadays, to be honest. But I will leave a link to a video on a real good farm how to do that if you need to. But get on it this week, it's really good. Like I said, even some of the stasis builds this season, it's going to be really good for. I'm thinking like Mask of the Quiet One. Another one of my favourite ones was the Cytarachna's Facade and the Whirling Maelstrom build. You can add Whirling Maelstroms and the weakening to that, and it just feels absolutely insane. I will link that video. But there you go, I just wanted to throw that video out there for you. Make sure you get on it this week. It's the first time it's become farmable since it's come out, like actually farmable, and you can infinitely farm it until you get it dropped. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.